Well, hello everyone. I'm meteorologist Cassie Hyder filling in tonight for Chief Meteorologist Pete Delkus. It was very warm today. We had a high of 87 degrees, and normally this time of year high should only be in the mid 60s, and that actually ties the old record of 87 that was originally set back in 2013. So far for this month, we had 9 days where we at least made it to 80 degrees, and that's the most we've had since 2007. We do have a WFA weather alert day that is going to be for Thursday. We expect that day to bring us the biggest coverage of rain and thunderstorms. More widespread rain this time around. Could be a little heavy at times, maybe some gusty wind and a little bit of lightning, but the severe threat, that's going to be extremely low with this. I think the bigger issue with these particular storms is going to be how much rain we could actually see. At this point, we could see anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rainfall with isolated higher amounts possible. So what you need to do is stay updated with the latest forecast and have a way to receive any warnings that could potentially come out. In the meantime, we are looking at mostly clear skies. It's our DVU camera. Everything's nice and quiet outside right now. But again, later this week, we are expecting our next storm to arrive. Our next storm right now, it is on the west coast. You can see it spinning right over California. There's actually some snow showers associated with it as well, and winter storm warnings across parts of Nevada. But this storm will be making its way east over the next few days, so eventually our clouds will increase. But that is not the case this evening. Overnight tonight, though, clouds will start to move in, but we're just going to call it partly cloudy. Tomorrow we're looking partly cloudy, but we're going to go ahead and fast forward to 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning because tomorrow we're going to be dry. But Wednesday during the day, there is going to be a very low chance of rain, very low coverage rain, about a 20% coverage. But by Wednesday evening, this is 7 o'clock now, the rain is increasing in coverage and intensity out to the north and west. By about midnight, you can see some of that rain finally making it into the northern parts of the Metroplex. By the time we get into Thursday morning and Thursday afternoon, eventually this will start to fill in more so across the rest of the Metroplex. And then late Thursday afternoon and evening, most of North Texas will be seeing rain by then. A little heavy at times by Thursday night and Friday morning. Most of the rain will come to an end, but we're still going to keep the clouds around and temperatures will be going down. But the rain totals, they're going up. Right now, it looks like anywhere across really the Metroplex and much of North Texas could see anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rainfall by the time this storm system actually moves out of here. And you can see some of those oranges just north of the Red River. We're talking a whole lot of rain, so this could be a pretty big deal by the time it's out. Tonight, though, we're going to be nice and dry, and we're staying warm. Temperatures only drop down into the upper 60s and low 70s tonight. About 72 in Terrell, 69 in Dallas, 68 in Denton, 68 degrees tomorrow morning in Fort Worth. But tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be really warm. We are forecasting a high of 85 in Dallas. The normal tomorrow is 66 and the record is 83 from back in 1973. So at this point, we're expecting to break that record once again. Temperatures will be going down by Wednesday, not by a whole lot. It's still going to be 16 degrees above normal, low 80s on Wednesday. By Thursday, though, 5 degrees above normal, so 70 degrees, so cooling off a little bit. Now, Friday, we should be dry. We're going to have some clouds around, but temperatures will be going up because there's not going to be any rain in North Texas. On Saturday, at this point, we're also looking dry, but it's looking significantly cooler. Temperatures drop down into the mid 60s, but 64, that's our normal high on Saturday. Now let's fast forward to Thanksgiving. I know a lot of you are doing some planning, and this could change because we're still so many days out. But as of right now on Thanksgiving Day, we are looking at mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures will be near normal, highs in the mid 60s. The wind looks pretty light. In the past couple of days, it was looking like there could be a chance of rain, but as of this afternoon, the data was trending dry for Thanksgiving Day itself. So if you're doing any traveling around that holiday, it looks fine. I think earlier in the week, we're talking next weekend into early next week, there is going to be a low chance of rain. So for tonight, partly cloudy, staying warm, temperatures drop into the upper 60s, and the wind should pick up a little bit more as well. Tomorrow afternoon, a little breezy, a mix of sun and clouds, and we still make it into the mid 80s. And your 14-day forecast showing there's going to be that low coverage of rain and storms on Wednesday, a high of 81. The coverage starts to pick up around or shortly after midnight Wednesday night. And by Thursday, we have an 80% coverage of rain and storms. So most of us will be seeing that rain. Temperatures will be going down. In fact, this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, Sunday. We're expecting temperatures to drop down into the mid 60s. By Sunday, there's going to be a low coverage of rain, but it looks like that chance of rain will be going up a little bit more for your Monday. We're going to be in the upper 60s. And there's Thanksgiving Day itself on Thursday. Again, mid 60s. It looks dry. We do have the clouds around, and then after that, temperatures drop down into the 50s for a while with upper 60s by that next Monday and another chance of rain. Pete, we'll see you at 10.